putting yourself into somebody else's place, putting yourself into their shoes. That's a good thing all around. If you can put yourself into somebody's place, think from their angle, it allows you to see a whole plethora of other options and possibilities. I've told the wife and other people before, it's like when something happens, the conspiracy squirrels go on this tangent and they start playing what if. And they start narrowing down what those what if possibilities really are, depending on what the situation is, what's involved, all that kind of stuff. And I'll usually get it narrowed down to usually guess what's going to happen. And that's everything from just business dealings to, family stuff and all this and that. Knowing people's personalities. Oh, there's one of the babies. How they act and react is where people watching comes in handy. But, sit back and take a look. Detach from your screen. Get your head out of the videos and games and everything else. Just step back for a minute and just think, contemplate, mull over things. Take that moment of retrospection and look back on the day. It used to be people would journal, and as they were working on that journal entry, they were going over everything that happened during the day, thinking through things, thinking possibilities. It's something we've lost as a generation, and the generations coming after us. Technology is taking us down a path that isn't always great. So sometimes you got to detach and step back. And that being said, for the writer's side of things, perspective is a powerful tool. If you're writing from different POVs besides your primary, whatever your main character is, being able to step back and put yourself into that place, put yourself into that character's shoes, what they're going through. And, I've said it before, I understand method actors to a point. Because I've been able to put myself into places that I really don't want to be. Really dark places with really, really dark intrusive thoughts that take me a little while to get out of my head. But those scenes, I've gotten comments and I've gotten private messages from folks of how moving, how powerful, how raw. Like, okay, well, I touched on something true. To me, that's important as a writer, to be able to convey those emotions. The visceral, deep down, dark bits. So, something to think about as you're doing your dailies. You're interacting at work, interacting in school, working around family, things like that. And, if you're a writer, absolutely a thing to look at. How do you better it? Talk to people, research, personal experiences. Learn from them to start with. An interview is an interesting thing. Man, a drink comes off. But then you can take that, assimilate that information, turn it around for your use, and try to put yourself in your shoes. Listen to some of the World War II veteran interviews. Those boys that were on the beach in Normandy, ones that did talk about it. A lot of them did. My papa's one of them. He was a heavy machine gunner. All I know is he was captured, POW, busted up pretty bad, and luckily he got rescued by the Americans. But he wouldn't talk about anything outside of that. So if you find those interviews where they talk about what it was like getting on the beach, put yourself in that position.